term that bring about harmony and camaraderie under a solitary end. A word that describes the commitment of PMA class of 2014. The class associates its name with the blazing passion, just like the phoenix, which suggests repertoire strength, courage, agility, knowledge, and wit of the PMA Siklab Diwa class of 2014. The class name is coined from the words, Sundayong ikararangal ng lahing bayani sa diwang wagas.
White uniform. Ba't may white uniform na kayo? White and red, ano? White and gray na. Ito so, 100 pa tayo. Sabi sa California. Nandito kami sa kabila. Okay ka na dyan? Yeah, I saw you. Okay ka na dyan? Sige, ako.
You have just heard the sound of the attention call, signaling the drillers to prepare for their performance.
Wag na daw. Okay na sila. Okay na daw sila. Ano yung magbibigay na
Ladies and gentlemen, the celebrant company of PMA Siklab Diwa class of 2014. These young men and women have practiced day after day to perfect their performance, which has been made specially for you. Philippine Military Academy has been able to produce young men and women equipped with agility, strength, and wit to withstand all hardships that will come along the way. Year after year, recruitment of deserving individuals is conducted to carefully select the future leaders of the armed forces of the Philippines. Of the 8,050 required for cadetship, only 1,205 passed the written examination on 30 August 2009. 995 of which reported for physical and medical examinations at the Military Medical Center in Cagayan de Oro, Cebu, and the AFP Medical Center in Quezon City. On 01 April 2010, composing of 276 males and 35 females, they marched to the Borromeo field for the reception rites, of which some were added as late receptionists. Going through almost 3 months of summer camp training, 323 were finally incorporated as cadets who will compose the PMA class of 2014. Like the Phoenix, class 2014's blazing passion to hold the values courage, integrity, and loyalty will never die. We want nothing but to give justice the word excellence. We are the Siklab Diwa class of 2014.
nauna na ako eh. Kanina pa kaya ako nag-bully ng mga bata. Nalagat ng first couple. Raffle? Ang dami na natin eh. Sa raffle.
Watch.
Hindi na ganado siya ni Samsung Galaxy.
The company commander first aligns the company.
O binigay niya sa atin na raffle ulit. Ano, sabi ko, hindi niya kailangan. Sabi sa mga raffle. Gusto ko ng kotse. Hindi pa ang summer na nila. Pwede sa kanila. Kaya lang wala ako. Maganda yung mga previous. Maganda rin naman yung Manila kasi hindi, pwede naman yun.
He then gives the company a series of manual arms, starting from right shoulder arms,
Wala pala, oo.
left shoulder arms, port arms, and finally, order arms. May we request everyone to rise and use of courage to sing the Philippine national anthem.
Hindi yung dalaga. Paupo yung ang mga
The company commander salutes you for the significant occasion. You are now witnessing the final command given, and from here on, the company will proceed with its performance without further commands.
Black and white, opposites that complement each other. One represents darkness, the other exemplifies light. Though the combination of these two shades may sound abstract, these two platoons you see will work as one throughout the whole performance. Black and white, the colors for which we stand, as clear cut as our convictions as men and women of the military profession. Black and white, hues that when blended together gives you a summer gray, the cadet's gray. The hue of the sacrifices and his longing for family, friends, and a life less fraught with hardship. Our class entered the academy as relaxed, carefree civilians. Now, bounded by the honor code, rules, and regulations, we enter a never-ending metamorphosis of character, striving for near perfection as we prepare to serve our countrymen. The moment the cadets step into the portals of the academy, they're molded into perfection. Little by little, our impurities are removed and replaced by values needed for the future leaders of our nation. Arrows are symbolic of the ability to drive at a specific direction. It represents swiftness, skill, and ability to fly to the heart of the matter. For the cadets, it stands for aggressiveness that they must have to hit their target. Obligation to the country and service to the Philippine people are critical and cadets are. Just like an arrow shot from a bow, the cadets are honed and polished to be the best they can be before they are released from the academy.
Cadets are often serious and inspiring. They'll even know behind the stoic countenance is a cheerful person longing to connect with others, to share a smile and spark a conversation with everyone. A simple smile and greeting breaks the barrier created, or intimidating uniform between us cadets and the people we are going to serve someday. We won't let the chance of knowing others pass us by. This only shows that cadets are filled with humanity and sincerity. Watch as the readers form the letters H and I. Hi! Welcome to the silent exhibition of the PMA Siklab Diwa class of 2014.
Our honor is our life. Take our honor and you take our life. The honor code distinguishes us from the others. The four tenets are the pillars of our ideals and values each of us deeply treasures. We cadets of the Philippine Military Academy do not lie, cheat, steal, nor tolerate among us those who do.
Philippine Military Academy is a so-called breeding ground of the future leaders of our country. With its mission to instruct, train, and develop the cadets, the Academy has successfully produced and still produces values-centered officers who are selflessly serving the people. Though many changes have transpired, the Academy has survived and kept its basic character. It has stood fast against all the hardships and difficulties that it has faced since its birth. Taking shape before you are the famous letters P, M, and A. The juniors demonstrate the best way of life by performing a series of manual arms, starting from P, M, and A. The pride and honor of the Filipino people are ignited at the very mention of each letter, which the juniors acknowledge as they render a salute.
Sabi yun, yung sinasabing cover your ears. Tinanggal nila. No? Tinanggal nila eh.
From the very first time when the cadet stepped in the doors of the academy, he is made to understand that life here is not just a chain of requirements and almost impossible compliances. No coloring, no faltering, and no conceding. He is to endure everything by maintaining stability under pressure. He is challenged to maintain a harmonious relationship with his Miss Boss, upper class or underclass men. He embraces peace. Peace, the essence of our existence. It is the freedom to pursue our dream. It is our ability to express ourselves and the opportunity to relate with others with understanding, goodwill, and cooperation. Peace, the cornerstone of our survival and triumph as human beings. Ladies and gentlemen, the symbol of peace, the force that binds us together, and the armed forces of the Philippines, as we focus on building the peace rather than defeating the enemy. Strong, tough, and independent. That is a PMA cadet. We cadets are known to stand and fight for our ideals. Stability under pressure. We cadets are known to be unwavering under extreme pressure that we bear in our training. This trains us to be geared up for our lives in the battlefield. Many think Cadets live an exciting life. Maybe so, but the truth is our life is pretty much routine. Every day seems the same. Waking up to the same bugle call that has been the wake-up call of generations of cadets. Every now and then, though we are bombarded with sudden changes in schedule and uniforms, which are not easy to prepare, we still manage to fulfill all our tasks. Just when you could get a moment, despite the season's work, dreams gets in the way. This is the Academy's way to train us to be flexible and to adjust to the ever-changing nature of our future jobs. Focus, determination, and a positive outlook are what keeps us standing despite the drastic changes which are often difficult to accept.
Simple ba yun?
Ladies and gentlemen, the symbol of change, the symbol delta, better known in the military parlance as the VIX, a symbol of cadet's acceptance of a bigger role in the society and as defender of freedom.
Una. Bawal ang coffee lang. Ayaw, bawal.
Stars that light up the evening sky are the cadets to a war-torn and poverty-stricken Philippines. Beacons of hope, burning with the virtues of honor, courage, and integrity. The shine of which we hope the rest of our countrymen will follow. The stars on our flag, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, the islands we swore to serve and protect. Ladies and gentlemen, the star, to remind us always of our duty to the people, to the nation, and our heritage. A star to shine, a star to guide us through the darkened maze of night.
It is said that the toughest way out of the academy is through graduation. And to survive to this day is no easy task. A cadet must first entrench into his harder three words courage, integrity, and loyalty. These words are not just abstract. They are the beacon lights that guide the way as a cadet journeys towards the goal of his achievements. He must also have the PMA survival kit, which includes discipline, hard work, a goal, and a lot of determination. The concentric circles are manifestation of accuracy and precision. Cadets know that in the military there is no room for error. The circles show the passion of cadets for order, discipline, and perfection. Watch as they move outward to show the planting of rifles. Here the drillers raise their rifles for planting to the ground, just in time for the next one to pick it up. Watch as they march to the other side, preparing their rifles again for planting.
Yes, sadya. Sadya yung sinadya nila kayong
Now the driller shall show you another drill. The passing of rifles, which symbolizes camaraderie. Every cadet is responsible for each other. This is the PMA bond. Marching to the other side, the drillers will execute the throwing of rifles. In this drill, the dealers will throw their rifles to the person behind them. This shows some cadets trust each other. For Mista will always be Amista. Persistence and determination are what the sun represents. Though hidden amid the thick clouds, the sun still casts its rays and brings light to a weary day. Like a cadet who never gives up, he proves that determination is the key to attaining success. Friends, guests, and mentors, the Siklab Diwa Sun, a symbol of our passion not only to strive for excellence, but also to help protect our country and our people. The sun, our source of light, our source of inspiration to hope that a better future is at hand.
Time is more than gold. For many years, different generations of cadets have been revived to this cliche. In everything we do, punctuality must always be observed. Not a single second should be wasted, for we have learned the importance of time. We have learned to treasure every second and the memories with it. Consecutive like numbers that show up repeatedly in our lives in the form of time. It indicates our need or tendency to have everything in our lives put nearly into place. The fact is the majority of time, when you look at the clock and you see the numbers, tells us that you have an actual order, organization, detail, and a need for structure. In this academy, time is so precious. Every second counts. Time management is very important since all duties from reveille to taps is set in a particular time. Thus, cadets must be prepared at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, our guide to punctuality. The clock, if you would check your time, it is exactly 35 minutes after the hour of 10. The Armed Forces of the Philippines does not only protect the people but also the state. Its purpose is to secure the sovereignty and integrity of the national territory. Indeed, the strength of the armed forces is rooted in the people who are seated supreme over men in uniform. This is what the Academy implants in our hearts and minds as we are molded to be the future defenders of land, skies, and seas. This is shown as letters form the famous letters A, F, and B. In this formation, the driller shall perform the rifle dazzle. Watch now as
Love is never jealous nor conceited. Is never rude nor selfish. Cadets are expected to be always tough. Their uniforms deceive people that cadets are persons made of stone. Little do they know that cadets are also human beings who love. The cadet's heart, our powerhouse where deep emotions are well kept, where a longing for a loved one is stored, and there always be in our hearts. You will always be our inspiration to carry on with the challenges of our profession.